Hey guys, so I'm here for a non-stress test. I'm hooked up to this machine. This one is tracking the baby's heartbeat, and then this one is tracking like contractions. So I brought in like M&Ms, but I don't think I really have to do that because I ate before I came and he's been moving around like a lot. And the nurse and the doctor said that he looks really good. Yeah, so I'm here for high blood pressure, which I've mentioned before. My blood pressure is normal, like at home, but whenever I'm like at the doctor or something, it's high. So they're like testing for other things, like preeclampsia and everything, which I've been tested for that before, and it came back negative. So I have to be hooked up to this for like an hour. Alright guys, so my blood work came back and they said that it was good, so that's cool. The lady just gave me some medicine for my blood pressure because she said that it's actually going higher now. But I was like, I'm always nervous whenever I'm getting like blood work done. And then the other lady that was putting the IV in me started talking about, well, if they keep you, then I'm gonna do this, and you can't hold your baby if it's in this arm. And I'm like, whoa, calm down. Like, I'm only 33 weeks. So all that was like making me like so nervous. So I'm just gonna sit here and try to relax now. Hey guys, so it is almost 8:30 at night. My appointment here was at 2. I ended up having like a couple of very high blood pressure readings, and so because of those, the doctor that was here told me that I had to stay here overnight, and they have to do another 24-hour urine test. So I did not come here planning on staying, and I hate it. I hate being away from home. I hate being away from my babies and my husband. It really sucks. My husband was able to come here and he dropped off some clothes for me and like my hairbrush and my toothbrush and stuff and my phone charger. I just FaceTimed with my babies and then they're gonna call me again before they go to bed. It's really boring in here. They take my blood pressure like every 10 minutes and it's been fine again. It started going down like normal right after they told me that I was gonna stay here, but they're still making me stay. So I probably won't get to go home until tomorrow evening. At least baby Jeremiah, he has not been affected at all by my blood pressures, even when they're high. They said that he's doing really good, so that's good at least. Hey guys, so I'm still in the hospital. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to leave. I'm really hoping that I can go home tonight. So they're doing the 24-hour urine test again. So that stops at 4:50 p.m. and then I have to wait for the results. And then last night at 8, they said that they do this with like every pregnant woman that comes in with blood pressure problems, that they like to give like a steroid shot, and it helps like the baby's lungs, I guess, just in case. I had to have the baby early, and they have to do 2 of those, and oh my gosh, those are so painful. I hated it, and I'm not looking forward to it again. My husband came to visit me this morning, and he brought me like some snacks that I wanted. Like guys, I woke up like starving last night at like 4 in the morning. So they have like room service here, but it takes forever. I filmed my breakfast this morning, which you saw, and that was pretty good actually. I ordered coffee and orange juice this morning. I drank the orange juice, but my husband ended up making coffee for me, and I keep it in my little cup, and it's actually still warm, and it's almost 1 o'clock now. So that's pretty cool. That was sweet of him. I didn't want him to leave. I wanted to go home with him. And I just FaceTimed with him and the girls for kind of a long time. And they went to the store earlier, and he bought them some pizza for lunch. He wanted to do something special with them, and he got them a gingerbread house. So that's gonna be cute. He said he's gonna try to film it, so that'll be fun to watch. But they miss me so much, and I miss them. Last night was horrible. I barely got any sleep. I woke up at like 4, and I couldn't go back to sleep for hours. It's kind of crazy how this is called a non-stress test, but it's ended up being pretty stressful. But the baby's still doing good, so at least maybe he's not stressed, but I am. Guys, I get like horrible anxiety around doctors and in hospitals. And obviously when you have anxiety, that makes your blood pressure go up. And I'm trying to explain this to them. Like, I'm here, that's why my blood pressure is high. And I just want to go home. I don't like being here. Like, it's fine when I'm at home, but they're doing all of these tests and everything just because I'm pregnant, I guess. Hey guys, sorry for the bad lighting. I don't know how to turn the lights back on in here, and it's like super cloudy outside, and it was just raining. Alright, well, one nurse that I have right now, she came in and said that they are gonna take the straps off my tummy finally so I can have a break. They're gonna leave them off until 6. So it's like 4:15 right now. So that's cool. They're still taking my blood pressure though. She said that the baby still looks really good. And so, I mean, unless of course the 24-hour urine tests come back bad, then she doesn't really see a problem with me going home today. So that's cool because I really want to go home. My blood pressure's been looking good, so that's good too. That's a good sign. I'm still not looking forward to having that shot though. Hey guys, so I look like a hot mess. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get out of here and take a shower. Ooh. Alright, so I just got told that there was a small amount of protein in my urine this time, but that the doctor is still okay with letting me go home as long as up until I get the shot that my blood pressure and everything stays okay, which it has been. There's a cool looking bathtub here, but I don't think that they would have let me use it. My midwife said that hospitals aren't letting even moms that are in labor take baths or anything because of the COVID thing. And that's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Baby is still hooked up to these. So every time I come to the bathroom, I have to bring all this with me. Guys, I get to go home now. I'm so happy. She's just printing out my paperwork, and she needs to still take this out of my wrist. And then my husband will be downstairs with the girls. I'm so excited. I got something. Aww. Hey guys. guys, so it is the next morning and I am so happy to be home. Like, oh my goodness. Last night, right when I came home, I jumped in the shower and then I got snuggles from my babies. The girls were following me around everywhere last night, but I loved it. I missed them so much. And I slept so good in my bed and I was cuddling with my Avery. Oh, I missed her. So I had to go for a non-stress test. I have to go every week now, like once a week. And hopefully all this staying in the hospital overnight stuff doesn't happen again. But okay, so I was considered high risk just because I kind of have high blood pressure when I'm pregnant anyways. I had it with both of the girls, but I also had I had a hospital birth with both of them, and this time I wanted to have a home birth. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. This was to just like, they're monitoring the baby. So one of the little machines tracks the baby's heartbeat, and then one tracks any contractions that I have, like even if I don't feel them. So they're monitoring it to see how the baby responds to the baby's movements and how the baby responds to any contractions I may have. It's to see if the baby would stay healthy, like while I'm in labor. So the entire time I was there during the test and when they made me stay overnight, they monitored the baby the entire time and they said he looks beautiful. Like, he wasn't affected. Even the couple times that my blood pressure did go high, that only happened like twice. And because of those 2 times, they're like, well, we can't let you go home, even though it started to go back down. I was really annoyed because honestly, it was the nurse's fault. She was like giving me like horrible anxiety, talking about how, well, if you stay and if you have your baby now, and I'm like, lady, calm down. Like, I'm only 33 weeks right now. Like, I better not be having my baby yet. Like, stop talking like that. Ooh. And it was literally right after she left that it started to go high. But like, obviously, when I have anxiety, my blood pressure will go high. Anyways, my husband monitors my blood pressure at home, and he took it this morning, and it was normal. I was not going to the hospital, planning on staying. And guys, I'm not really a fan of this hospital, to be honest. Okay, so we live in Lakeland now, so obviously this is a different hospital than I had my babies at. When I had the girls, we went to Winnie Palmer, which is only for women and babies. And they were so good. Like, I really liked it there. And I said if I ever had a baby in a hospital again, I'd want to have a baby there. You guys, like, how weird is this? Okay, so even when I just went for my non-stress test, they did not ask me for an ID. They didn't ask me for my insurance card. And then even when we found out that I was staying overnight, they still didn't ask me. Like, I literally could have been anybody, and you're treating me and treating my baby and giving me like medication without knowing who I am, really. Like, what? I thought that was so weird. And then when my husband came both times, they didn't make him take his mask off when they took a picture of him. And then even the picture was horrible. It literally was like a shadow person with a mask on its face. And they never asked him for an ID either. So anyone could walk into this hospital and say, oh yeah, my wife is up there. Okay. And they walk in, and what if something happened? You couldn't like tell who that person was by that horrible picture. Anyway, so tomorrow I am 34 weeks. So right now my baby app says that baby is the size of a cauliflower. He moves a lot. So they had to keep on coming in to readjust the straps on me. Hopefully next week when I go, I'm only there for like an hour and everything's fine and no one stresses me out. and I can keep my blood pressure under control and just stay calm. I'm just gonna try not to let anyone stress me out. Like, I don't like doctors anyways, so I know like they've heard of it before, like that white coat syndrome. I hate going to the doctor. I don't like being around doctors. I don't like being in hospitals. It just stresses me out. Like, I don't like it. But in a normal environment, like when I'm at home, it's fine. I hated being away from my babies. Oh my gosh. Whenever I would FaceTime Avery, it's like she'd be so sad and give me her little boo-boo faces. And then yesterday, she started crying and it broke my heart. And I'm like, stop. Made me so sad. Like, I was crying in there. I hated it. One of the nurses that I had was like asking me questions about my other kids and stuff. And like I started getting like all teary-eyed talking about them. I can't stand being away from them. Like, I'm with them like all day, every day. Like, it's so hard, even though it was like one night and then one day. It was horrible. I don't want to cry in a video. Sorry, guys. I'm so happy that I'm home now. Alright, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's like very different. I was not planning on doing a hospital vlog. That's my pregnancy baby update. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.